Man and woman. The two genders are represented in the classic symbol of peace, balance, and natural duality as the yin and yang. But this utopian view of man and woman is unfortunately far from reality. Across the world, gender inequality is a major issue. For example, did you know that in Egypt a husband can deny his wife the right to leave the country? In Afghanistan, many girls are denied the right to go to school, or is looked down upon for attempting to pursue an education. Or that in China and India, gendercide or female infanticide, the killing of female babies, is still frequently practiced. These are extreme examples of international gender equality. But what about in America? The examples are not so drastic, but they are in no way dismissible. But, in order to properly understand the present, one must first review the past. First, the term gender role must be defined. Gender role is the overt expression of attitudes that indicate to others the degree of your maleness or femaleness, like the understanding that boys are supposed to be strong and girls are expected to be pretty and gentle, or that little boys should play with action figures and girls with dolls. Gender roles differ within each society and are apt to change over time as conflicting ideas emerge, modern versus traditional. If we observe popular religion, myth, and literature, one cannot deny negative notions placed on women that have echoed across various mediums. The most common being the similarities between the ancient Greeks' Pandora, a woman who released evil onto all mankind, and the infamous Hebrew woman Eve, another female who is said to have released pain and suffering to all of man. The idea of a beautiful evil in women is an old one, but having its vein in such strong motivational tools as religious texts, there is no wonder why the idea developed that man must protect himself against woman, the necessary evil, by controlling woman. However, such discrimination always inspires reform. Scholars remark major episodes of feminism in waves, the first of which occurring in the 19th century when women were not allowed to vote, attend most schools, own land, or even use birth control. Women like Elizabeth Cady Stanton in America and Mary Wollstonecraft in the United Kingdom were two of the first to acknowledge and fight the disparity between the genders. Whereas the first wave was concerned with gaining more legal opportunities for women, the second wave was concerned with giving women more options in their everyday life. The movement tried to give women more options regarding the workplace, sexuality, birthright, and the image of women in the house. The 50s housewife who met her husband at the door with a smile, a full-course meal, and after a day of cleaning and taking care of the children. And Rosie the Riveter, the muscle-clad flexing female working hard in factories to support the American economy. They are both important figureheads when discussing the second wave of feminism. Around the 1980s, the third and current wave began in the United States. Feminists continued to challenge many of the issues brought up in the second wave, especially sexuality, and embraced the diversity factor of women, taking a more general and all-encompassing stance towards gender inequality.